Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 tips to grow on Instagram and things you need to avoid on the platform in this amazing year 2020. If this is the first time you're watching my video, my name is Jack. I'm a Canon-sponsored travel and street photographer living in Berlin. By doing this video, I'm not gonna be another guy to tell you guys that I finally cracked the Instagram algorithm or I exactly know how the application works. Because Facebook made it so complicated that no one really knows how the application works exactly. By using any of the methods that are loopholes of the algorithm only last for a few days until Facebook figures out a way to shut them down. So those methods are not gonna help you on a long run at all. Instead, we have to look into the methods that will help you on a long run and make you successful throughout the year. So that out of the way, I'm going to share with you 5 tips that I use to grow my profile and also the same tips that I shared to help hundreds of people through my Instagram workshop in the past. The tips that I'm going to share with you all today are 5-second follow or not follow rule. This is a pretty interesting concept and one of my favorite tips as well. I'm really excited to share with you guys this one. Then we will talk about having your own style and how much this is important to grow your profile. Then we will talk about posting more photos over videos. That's right, this is a new update of Instagram in 2020. As I told you before, I really don't know how long this method is gonna last, but it's really paying off at this moment. And then we will talk about hashtags and how to build your engagement rate. Apart from these 5 tips, I'm gonna share 2 additional tips for creators. So if you are a creator, make sure you stay until the end of the video and don't miss it. So what is the 5-second follow or not follow rule? Instagram is very timeless and people don't spend so much time in one person's profile unless it's really interesting. So you gotta make your profile interesting, exciting, glamorous, you name it. You have to make it irresistible for people to spend more than 5 seconds in your profile. Take 5 seconds to look at your profile like you're seeing it for the very first time and ask yourself these questions. What kind of content do I really share to make visitors interested to follow my profile? And does my bio really say who I am and what my profile is really about? And what kind of value does people really get by visiting my profile or looking into my content or engaging with my content or even follow my profile? So if you are able to convince yourself about your profile within the first 5 seconds, you have done a good job. Or you have to really think about how to strategize your content that you are providing more value. The huge secret is that the more value you provide, the more followers you get. I hope this one really makes sense because this is one of the most fundamental things you need to follow to grow your profile. The second tip on the list is about having your own style and why is this really important to grow your profile. Instagram is a place where it's very difficult to grow faster if you're being normal. Doesn't matter which niche you are in. You can be an artist, you can be a photographer, you can be a chef, or you can be a fitness or nutrition page. Your profile has to be unique. Your content has to share some kind of value or trigger emotion. Little more than a year ago, I was thinking that my content was great, but I was struggling to gain more followers. So I took a step back to analyze what I was doing wrong and how I can change. You can also do the same by self-analyzing your profile, or you can ask your friends or your followers what do they really think about your content and what would they like to see in the future. Sometimes they can be brutally honest, but this will really help you out on a long run. You can only grow really fast if you're unique, or you can grow faster by having a meme page or a community page. Even the later two, you have to be one of the first ones to post a viral content to grow your profile faster. If you would like to change your visual layout of your profile or plan your shots days in advance, I would strongly suggest you to use some kind of free app like Preview, for example. I have been using their app for a little more than a year to plan my shots and to test if my new post will be cohesive with what I have already posted in my profile. This is not a sponsored video, I'm just sharing with you one of my favorite apps that I use every single day. The third tip on the list is about posting more photos over videos. This is a new update on Instagram in 2020 because Instagram was competing with TikTok over the last few months, and TikTok is now massive on social media. So Instagram had to come up with an alternative solution. I saw one of Gary Vee's interview recently, and he also noticed this trend, and he himself is posting more photos over videos in his profile. If you are used to posting only videos in your profile, I would not advise you to stop immediately, but test by posting 1 or 2 photos every now and then to see how the photos perform over your videos. The fourth tip on my list is about hashtags. I know this has been spoken a million times, but I'm just gonna share with you some of my thoughts as a personal page, because hashtags are really important for me to gain more exposure apart from the exposure I gain from my own audience. Seriously, spend some time to find the right hashtags that fit your niche and fits your profile. By using the right hashtag, I have gained a lot of exposure and a bunch of new followers every single post. I would recommend you to have about 7 to 10 sets of hashtags with less than 30 hashtags each set, as you know that you can post a maximum of 30 hashtags per post. But I would advise you to create sets of hashtags with about 25 or 26 in each set. There are multiple factors that goes into the performance of your hashtags. It can be the time you post, it can be the engagement that you receive from your own audience within the first 1 hour, and also how good your content is. So try out different sets of hashtags and find which set works best for you. When you find your own set, make sure you don't repeat the same hashtag on every single post, but change few hashtags that fits your niche in every single post to get the best results. The fifth tip on the list is about engagement rate. In order to have a good engagement rate, you have to post good content and also be social. It's a social media in the end, so a lot of people forget the fact that it's social media and they expect the engagement to come from only one direction. So it has to happen on both the directions, and to increase your engagement rate, you have to be more social with your followers and also make sure that you interact a good amount of time every single day on the hashtags that fits your niche. So I would normally go to hashtags like hashtag photography or hashtag travel, and I go to the recent section and I find some interesting posts, leave a like and leave a comment, and if I really like their profile, I go a step further and then I send them a personal message that I like their content and also interact more with their profile. So by doing this as a habit, you constantly grow a community and also people who would value your content the next time when you post it. And of course, you have to have a good content. If you're struggling to make your content look good in editing, I would advise you to check my previous video about editing in Lightroom. I have explained every single step of my editing process to make it easier for you, and this will make a huge impact in growing your profile. Time for the bonus tip for the creators. So the first tip, creator account. How many of you guys know that Instagram has a creator account? Not the type of your profile, but really a creator account like this one. I haven't known this until a few weeks ago, but I started following their account and I noticed that Instagram is constantly posting few tips on how to grow your community and how to grow your profile, how to stay unique, and also inspiring artists' content. So I would strongly advise you to check that. The last tip for this video, sign up as beta user. If you wanted to use new features that Instagram is still testing and has not rolled out, as a beta user, you get to experience the new features before your followers or your friends. You can sign up as a beta user both in iOS and Android App Store and reinstall the app to see the new features. The advantage is, as I mentioned, you get to enjoy all the new features. The disadvantage is that it's a beta program, so it can have its own glitches. The annoying parts are sometimes your app doesn't function like you want it to. But the cool part is that you can use all the new features. For example, when Instagram rolled out the dark theme, I was one of the people in Germany who got to enjoy the dark theme for 1 week before it's been rolled out to everyone. How cool is that? And also, as a creator, when you are signing up as a beta user and the more you use the new features, Instagram does favor you. That's all the tip I have for this video. I really hope you learned something new from this video. Subscribe, like, and comment which tip really helped you a lot. And also feel free to send me a DM to my Instagram account and let me know how the tips worked out for you. See you in the next video. Bye bye.